Hello, guys. Today's Two Sides podcast, and today some exclusive interview from the Dubois camp, Daniel Dubois camp. Did I spell right? And James Ali Bashir today with us. Hello, James. How are you?
Yeah, hello.
So how like a lot of you like people from Ukraine and from Usyk's side was surprised and you was in the Dubois team. How you get there?
They were surprised.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
you
yeah.
were there. They was surprised.
100%. They were
Uh,
surprised.
uh, yeah, well, surprises go as they come. It is what it is. I'm here. I'm in Daniel Dubois' camp, and I'm expecting big things from Daniel Dubois.
How went this camp? Was it something new? Was it something specific which you worked on before the fight?
No,
Maybe anything we will see in the fight?
I was invited into the camp by Daniel Dubois' trainer, Don Charles, to give my input on how I think that they should fight Usyk. So I accepted his invitation and I came to try to do and give as much technical advice to Daniel Dubois as I could concerning the style or what I thought that Usyk might try to do. No one can say actually what Usyk or anybody else is going to do from moment to moment. But I came into the camp and tried to give him advice as to what I thought that he might do.
There's any any things like there's thoughts like this fight is too early for Dubois. Like
Well, it's sort of like Fernando Vargas going back some years ago. Fernando Vargas won the IBF welterweight championship, and by winning that championship, he was like forced into a situation where he had to fight De La Hoya. He had to fight Felix Trinidad. Sure, he wasn't ready for it, but he became the champion. So he thrust himself into the picture. Daniel Dubois won the WBA regular title, and he thrust himself into the picture.
so you think it's gonna be some fight like we see legendary fight like De La Hoya Vargas or De La Hoya Vargas Trinidad?
Daniel Dubois is a big, strong, young fighter. He's only 25 years old. So Usyk is going to have far more experience, far more knowledge of the ring. He's going to have practically every entity on his side, except for youth. Dubois is 11 years younger than Usyk. And for punching power, he's far more stronger than most of the heavyweights that I've been in with in recent memory. So my suggestion to Dubois is to go into the ring and utilize your youth and your punching power. Don't try to outthink Usyk because that won't work.
So you said that the Usyk Dubois is younger. So do you think that this Usyk age is going to be a problem for him?
No,
He's getting older.
maybe and maybe not. I'm just saying that Dubois is 11 years younger than Usyk. He has far less wear and tear on his body than Usyk. So I was suggesting that Dubois is the only thing that he has working for him is his youth, 11 years younger, and his punching power. In my mind, those are the two things that Dubois needs to go into the fight with. I got the punching power and I got the youth to go ahead and upset Usyk.
So you expect like you expect the pretty high rate of lucky punch, right?
Yeah, I expect, from my opinion, I told him, you've got to use your youth and you've got to use your punching power. You can only be in the fight if you're throwing punches. If you stand there looking at him posing, you're gonna blow the fight because Usyk will hustle you.
So Dubois will not try to boxing with Usyk. He's just to fight.
No. That's absolutely out of the question. That's my suggestion. My suggestion to him is not to try to box with him. Go in there and take the fight to Usyk and gamble. Go in there and gamble. When the bell rings, go across the ring and gamble. Throw those punches. Like the lottery. When they play the lottery in the States, they said you got to be in it to win it. Daniel Dubois has got to go in there and throw punches. He's got to throw punches and bunches to try to win the fight. If he's standing there posing and looking at him, he's going to lose the fight. It's no secret, you know. I try to keep it plain. I pride myself on being a solid trainer with solid knowledge about how a fight should be fought. He has to go in there and take the fight to Usyk and throw punches all of the time. Because if he's, like I said before, if he stands there looking, he'll blow the fight on points.
Well, like for the camp, wasn't hard to find some slicky southpaw for Dubois, or
you know,
there was a lot of
it was a bunch of young unknown guys there, but the guy he had in the camp that was acting as sparring partners for Usyk, they did a very good job in their southpaw stance. They did a good job. You know.
Right now, a lot of big names and heavyweights, and a lot of people expect the fights against them. I think like guys, Ajagba, Sanchez, Anderson. Do you think Dubois better than these guys, or he's the same level, or
you can't tell until you have those guys in the ring with them. Each one of those guys are special in their own ring. Right now, I think that Dubois has a lot to learn. I think that he needs some time with Don Charles to hone his skills better, you know. All the other guys you mentioned, those guys are good at this or good at that. You can't tell until they're in the ring. You know, you can't tell until they're in the ring, but those are some good fighters that you named.
Yeah, that's going to be for sure.
So, in your opinion, what's going on with Dubois in fight with Joyce?
Oh, he had a fractured orbital socket, you know, so he did the right thing by taking a knee, because I think the people in the corner, they weren't going to stop the fight, so he had to stop the fight on his own, which was a smart move because he could have got seriously injured. It's ironic, too, because Joyce was stopped in his last fight from the same kind of injury. You know?
That's for sure.
He got stopped by the same. They was making mockery of Daniel Dubois being stopped, and Joyce's fight was stopped because of the same injury, orbital socket. That's why, you know, boxers got to learn how to defend themselves. You know, they most of the boxers now, they all offense, but they don't work on their defense. The last fight that Joshua had, he was getting hit with a jab all night long. He just kept getting hit with the same jab. What about defense? What about sweeping and blocking? He was just taking the punch in the face.
Do you think Joshua has a future after this fight? Do you think he came back, or like, nah, it was
Right now, I think I picked Deontay Wilder over Joshua. You know, if Joshua was going to fight the way he fought Hellenius, I picked Deontay Wilder to knock him out.
Though they Wilder like the guy who doesn't move. They like the guy who doesn't move a lot. They're pretty big. The good target for him, and he like landed like.
Joshua is a really good boxer compared to Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder is a vicious puncher with the right hand, and if he lands that punch, it's a foregone conclusion what's going to happen to Anthony Joshua. Anthony, put it like this here: Anthony Joshua's got to be better than he was in the last fight that he had with Helenius. Yes, he's got to be better than that. He's got to be far better than that there to box Deontay Wilder.
What do you think? Who's in? There's probably too early, but who is the next opponent of the guy who's gonna win this fight? Who's the next opponent of Usyk, and who's the next opponent of Dubois? If Dubois wins, can he fight Tyson Fury, or can Usyk fight Tyson Fury again?
I think that Usyk is going to be in the fight against the winner of Joshua Wilder. Doesn't look like Fury is interested in boxing Usyk. So if Usyk wins the fight versus Daniel Dubois, I predict that he's going to fight the winner of Wilder Joshua. Same goes to Dubois. Dubois fights the winner of Joshua and Wilder. I feel that that's what the fight is going to take place.
Speaking about Fury, what are your thoughts on Fury and Ngannou fight?
Who?
Ngannou, Fury gonna fight against MMA fighter Ngannou, yeah, and
former UFC champ.
I'm like, who cares? It's a joke to me. It's a joke. It's a joke. I mean, this guy hasn't had a professional boxing match yet. And people's want to see that. It's garbage to me. Look, we're in.
Yeah, we can't do not agree with you.
Yeah.
Like for me, for us, is the same. But a lot of people found it pretty interesting. So we have to watch it. But yeah, it's of course like.
Listen, let me say it to you. It's a circus act. I'm a boxing trainer. I'm not into MMA boxing. I'm not into that. I'm into boxing. And to me, that's not a boxing match. That's a mixed martial arts act. They're doing it, obviously. They have an attraction. People like that foolishness. But I'm a pure boxing enthusiast. I'm into pro boxing. I'm not interested in Ngannou and Fury. It's a clown act to me. It's a clown's act. So I don't want to see that.
Yeah, it's hard to do not disagree with you. All right. Do you have any other question? I think we're done. We're definitely expecting the great fight on this weekend. We'll see.
Can't wait. I can't wait.
But both fighters is ready, probably in the best shape of their life.
Step in the ring and let that bell ring. The first bell ring. Let's get this thing cracking. I want the fight to come to pass. Let's put them in the ring. Let's see if they got it.
All right, we'll see what's happening pretty soon. All right, thank you so much for your exclusive interview straight for Dubois camp. We'll talk to you soon, probably maybe after the fight.
Okay. All right. Now turn your camera off so we can talk.
All right. Have a good day, guys. Harrison.
All right. Now look.